Hi everybody, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel, and we are checking in with Rachel now that we have finished the month of October and we are into November. She finished the No Spend Challenge for October. And we didn't connect with you last week, but it made sense to just combine the last week and a half that we had of October. Plus, you were out of town.
Yeah, I was in Chicago. So.
Yeah. So how did the last little bit of October go?
Pretty good. I didn't have to. I did spend some money in Chicago, so it made it a little bit less. And I went a little bit over what I wanted to spend in my food budget too. But I still came out positive, so that's good.
That's good. Mm-hmm. So you're pleased with the outcome?
Yes, I'm still happy. And it was kind of a good experience just to see if I could do it too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very nice. And so did you already make the payment towards your debt?
I did, yeah. It was only $84 is what it ended up to be, but it's still good.
Better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Still good.
That's $84 on top of the normal minimum payment that you're making. Mm-hmm. And so that's less interest that you're paying and less time it takes to pay it off.
Yeah, it'll get done quicker now, so that's good.
That's really good. So would you do this again?
I think I would, yeah. I think just you have to be strategic about it and plan which month. You don't want to do it, December. You don't want to do it a month where all your family has birthdays. Like, all my family has birthdays in July. I wouldn't want to do it then. But there's certain months where if you're strategic, it makes sense. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know I've said before, but we like to do it in January because it's the coldest month in Minnesota, and it's right after Christmas, and there's not really much going on. It is Nick's birthday in January, so that would be an exception for us. But really, other than that, nothing. So last January, we did a no spend. But it was right before Nick was born. We didn't know he was going to be born mid-January. That was kind of a shock for us. But so we were not spending anything. And I think that turned out to be a good thing because he was born that month. So we'll definitely do it then.
Yeah, it kind of helps too after Christmas because you usually have a lot of gift cards.
That's right.
So you just spend the gift cards when you go out to eat.
Oh my gosh, that's really true. So you'll have gift cards to stores and to restaurants, and you can spend as much gift cards as you want because that's not actual money. It's not coming out of your budget. You're free to spend as many gift cards as you want. That's a really good point.
Yeah, that's what I like to do.
Yeah, smart. Okay, so what was the hardest part of the entire month?
I think the hardest part was just trying to not go out to eat as much. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Trying to eat in, save some money, and not go and spend anything. And with all the deals, it's kind of hard not to buy anything because there's all the Christmas shopping deals coming up. But I stayed strong and didn't buy anything, so that's good.
That's really good. Was there anything that was easier than you thought it was going to be?
I think it was easier. I thought it was going to be really hard not having any spending money because usually I have $60 a month and I didn't have any. And I thought it was going to be really hard, but it wasn't.
That's good.
Just chose not to go on Amazon. I didn't go to any stores. Like, I didn't go to Target, so it was easier.
Good. Did you get a shake or a smoothie or whatever that last week?
The last week I did, yeah. But there was 1 week I didn't. So that was 1 week saved.
Yeah, which is good. That kind of helped offset, too, the things that you needed to buy, like Play-Doh.
Yes.
And, unforeseen things will come up, like needing something for your classroom, and that's totally fine.
Yes.
The biggest thing is to not beat yourself up if either you slip up or something unforeseen comes up. It's just pick up and continue on, right?
Yeah. I think that's the hardest part. You feel really bad when you spend money, but yeah, if you give up, it's, all of it was worth nothing.
Exactly. And then you're not so motivated to try it again, right? Because, I failed after a week or whatever it is, right? Just continue on. And overall, you had a successful month because you came out with extra money that you normally wouldn't have had.
Yes.
And that is the whole point. So that's really good.
Yeah, I felt good.
Yeah. Is there any other stories of things that came up or any other advice that you have for people?
I think just if you really want to pay down your debt quick, this is one of the easiest ways to do it. I mean, you don't even have to get a second job. You just have to spend less on the income you already make, and it's not too much of a sacrifice, I think. So if people want to try it, go ahead. It's not so bad.
Good. I have heard of some people being super intense and doing a no spend year.
Wow.
That I think is a little too intense because you don't allow yourself any sort of fun, so to speak. And
that'd be too hard.
I wouldn't like that. A month at a time, I can totally do. I've heard of some people doing 2 weeks out of the month or something. So you're still cutting back, but then you'd have to be a little more intentional of where in your budget you're cutting and all that. I think that's harder logistically in planning. Just do the month, and a month out of your life, right, is not that bad.
Not at all.
So, wonderful. Well, I hope this was helpful for you guys, kind of hearing Rachel's story throughout the month of October. And then when Edson and I do one, we'll be sure to post it so everyone can follow along. And that's about it. Be sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed these. If you have any comments, questions, whatever, leave them down below. And I will post a link to all the other videos that we did with Rachel in the description box. And then don't forget to subscribe and turn the notifications on, because we have a lot more budgeting and cash videos coming out. I did just post my November cash, so a lot of people like to go and see how we actually handle our money for the month. And so, check those out, and I'll give links to those or a card up top or something. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.